As an oldest daughter, I would never actually allow myself to get arrested. I am way too scared of disappointing other people to allow that to happen. However, it did pique my interest. What would cause an oldest daughter to get arrested should she find herself in that place? Naturally, I asked ChatGPT to do a ton of research and compile a list of the top reasons why an oldest daughter would get arrested. Let's go through this incredibly offensive but accurate list. Charge one: excessive acts of DIY delusion. Is it delusion if I can watch a 45-minute tutorial and then proceed to do that task better than pretty much anyone? I can do it independently. Please do not offer help. I don't want you to help me. And even if you do offer, I will look at you like you just asked me to kill my dog. So, two, unlawful distribution of unsolicited mental health metaphors, a hill that I will die on. Metaphors are a way for a lot of people, myself included, to understand things better. I will always use the farming metaphor to talk about therapy. You can't just throw a seed in the ground and expect it to thrive. Charge three: emotional trespassing in the first degree. Look, I understand that the socially acceptable response to, hey, how are you, is, I'm good, how are you? However, I really want to know how you are. I'm an oldest daughter. I want to focus all of my energy on helping you out, understanding who you are. So I will ask, how do things feel? What's on your heart today? How can I make your day better? It's just part of who I am. And if you don't like it, hit the road, Jack. Some of these felt incredibly targeted and personal, ChatGPT. So I don't know if this is oldest daughters in general or you're just personally attacking who I am. Nevertheless, violation number 4: reckless oversharing with the intent to inspire. I'm not even going to say anything about that. Go look at my social media channels. I am crying all over pretty much every single post. So, whatever. Charge 5: violation of Hustle Culture Ordinance 101. And I'm going to read the offense for this one because it made me laugh. Wandering through WeWork whispering, capitalism isn't therapy. It isn't. So I don't really get how that's offensive. This seems incredibly personal, ChatGPT. I don't know how this relates to anyone other than me, but nevertheless. Charge 6: operating an unlicensed emotional support hotline under the guise of social media accounts. The oldest daughter helpline, we're here to help you not be such an anxious mess, will always be funded. We will always be open. Oldest daughters are out here raw, knuckling life with nothing other than a Lexapro and an emotional support animal. So I will always be here for them. Me, us. Charge rejected. Last but not least on this list, charge 7: possession of healing vibes with intent to distribute. I will always be there for other people. It is part of who I am as an oldest daughter. I have learned to harness and control it, so it is not all of who I am, but I will always be inquiring. How are you? Are you good? Let me send you a note so you know you're on my mind. Let me help. Let me be there. I will always distribute my healing vibes. I think the main lesson in these charges is that oldest daughters are not dangerous, but we are emotionally contagious. So if that is a crime, then lock me up. However, please make sure that my padded cell has a weighted blanket because my panic attacks are pretty much daily. And if you don't keep a close eye on me, I'm probably going to start a revolution in your system. So